Everybody, what's up? Today I'm going to talk about two things. First is about morning spikes, and the second one is about late day spikes, which I made another video a couple of days ago. And about morning spikes, somebody in Twitter asked me about VTVT. This company, their drug was rejected by FDA. They announced another subgroup of the same drug. They want to submit for FDA and something like that. The stock went up in after hour. Yes, in after hour the stock went up, and then it came back to $2, and I got in here, and I was expecting this spike for the next day, but I was thinking if it breaks above 270 and with a strong volume, it has this opportunity to fill the gap to $3, which it didn't happen. The stock had a problem. The 270 was rejected. It touched 275, but it was not as strong. And then I sold my shares, and I took my profit from I think I sold it at 230 or 225, something like that, because after it got rejected at this price level, it immediately started to crash, and I just got in, and that was a good 10%, I think 13% profit for me overnight. So the similar thing happened for TYHT. As you can see, in the afternoon hour they announced their earning. It was a very good earning. I tweeted, I said $2 would be a good entry price for this to sell into the tomorrow push to the 240. So as you can see, the stock got rejected in the previous let me show you this. It passed 240, but it had problem at 250, and 250 was rejected, and then the stock started to coming back down. So $2 to $240, if you understand what you are doing, you could easily make that 15%, 10% plus overnight. So, and you had a lot of chance in the after hour to get in, because when I tweeted that $2 is a good entry, there was a lot of shares, and it even came to 196. I got my shares at 2, and I think I sold it at a similar price, 225 or something. I think I tweeted that, I don't know. That was another good overnight play. But as I say, you have to pay attention to the previous resistance level. Here, when you see after this 240, the stock couldn't touch 250, you should sell your shares and get out immediately, because the stock doesn't have the strength to break above this. This is the key level. You have to identify the key levels. And for example, SDRL, if we go back all the way to 2 years, SDRL, let me show you 1 year. When the stock, I think 2 days ago, when it gapped up, it was trying to break above this 62, and when, let me see, yes, when you saw the stock was trying to break above 62, it came to 60, it came back down, then it started to try again. When it broke above 62, that was the time for me to go in, and it ripped all the way to 72 cents, and then it started to coming back. It didn't have the strength to break above 73, 74, I would say. So you have to pay attention to these price actions and previous resistance. That was one point. The second thing I wanted to tell you was about late day spikes. This is ADOM. It spiked, it consolidated, it holds its gain during the intraday trading. Then it started to go back up. I think I posted my position in the ADOM. I got filled in at 96. I wanted to get 2,000 shares, but I decided to just get a pilot shares, and I just filled 1,000 shares and went all the way to 122. Then interesting thing for me was, first of all, that was the signal I was talking in the previous video for you. When the stock went up, it came, it kind of cracked down and immediately goes back up. It holds its gain here, and it was the signal for me to go on, to go long. Even though I decided to buy above morning high, and it just got filled in at 96, but that was a safe entry here. Based on my experience, I was sure it can go up. But the thing happened here was something, this is the second time in different stocks I'm seeing this kind of correction or crack or whatever, crash. After this run up, the stock started to crash and it came back to the same level, and eventually it went back up and it holds its gain. But this one was something that I didn't know why this is happening. It's because of the lack of buyers, or shorts are not aggressive, and I don't know what happened here. 2 days ago happened for CARV. Similar thing, as you can see, it spiked, it holds its gain, then in the afternoon it broke above the morning high, it went up, it started to show that signal I was looking for, and it went up, but it came back down all the way to the support it created an hour before. So then it started to going back up, it holds its gain, and the next day it started to coming back, and it's still in the same support level. It's interesting. So this is the second time, as I said, I saw the stock ripped, and it started to coming to back down to the same level. You can use this pattern. Maybe this is a new pattern is going on, and you can bank on this. If you saw the stock broke above the morning high, it went all, it started to make this support, and it goes up and comes back down, I would consider this next time if I see the similar pattern till here. If I'm not in the stock from the breakout above morning high, I would consider to go long and at least take advantage of this. For example, $1 to 127. That's 25%, 27%, 30% gain. I consider this to go long, but be careful. Sometimes this I don't like this. The reason I'm making this video is I think this is something new and I don't like it personally, because if it cannot hold this level, it can crash and just uh, puts all the lungs underwater, and I don't like it. Uh, Let me show you RDVT. I made this video before. See, RDVT is spiked a couple of days ago. The spike, it holds its gain. It started to, let me zoom. It started to show this signal, which I think it's a short trap. When it shows okay, it's coming down, and it immediately goes back up. You have few minutes to go long, and when you go long, it goes all the way up. It started to bounce here a little bit, and it goes back up. I don't expect this stock to comes back down to the previous level. I like it to rip and fluctuates a little bit and rip it again. But as I said in the ADOM, it went up and it ripped and it came back down. CARV is similar thing. This is something new, and just be careful if you want to go long at this point. If you didn't get filled above morning high, be careful. This is something dangerous, and if it cannot hold here, and you can see it doesn't give you any opportunity or any time to think when it rips and goes up. When it comes here, it immediately goes back up. ADOM was similar. When it comes down, it immediately goes back up. I would say it's a little bit dangerous if you want to go long at this level, because this sell-off can stick and just crash and comes back down. Just be careful. I think the safer way for late day spikes is when to go long when it breaks above the morning high. If you miss this, be careful. And as I say, I consider this as a new pattern, and I would think about this, but I think it's a risky trade, because after a couple of red candles in this support level, it can break down and just wipe out all the gains it had. So that was the video for today. I just wanted to share with you and prepare you for the next week. If you saw similar patterns, just be ready and don't gamble. Try to find the patterns, and don't risk more than what you have to. That's it. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. As I said before, this is the only way I know you watch this video and you learn something, and it encourages me to share my opinions. And I don't want to say my knowledge, because I learned this from other people, and I read a lot of books, and I developed my skills through the years, and I think um, I have to share it with other people because it has a good feeling, and uh, I like honestly I like to tell people when I make money. Sometimes the money is not important. Sometimes I want to share it with other people and say, "See what I did. You can do this too. Let me teach you," and this type of things. It has a good feeling for me. And if you like this video and subscribe to my channel, I would make more videos. And if you have any question, direct message in Twitter. I would be more than happy to answer all your questions. So be safe and good luck. Have a good night. Bye.